Nikki, do you hear me? This is JQ. Nikki, did you cue the helicopter?
We're gonna start up right now.
Okay, got it. Ah, musica! Hey man, no one says that the restoration couldn't be fun, right?
This is more people than you expected.
How many folks do we have?
In July 2007, activist and aerial artist John Quigley traveled to the northern Ecuadorian region of the Amazon rainforests. He was working hand in hand with Amazon Watch and a local organization, Frente de Defensa de la Amazonia, to help raise awareness about a landmark legal case that is being fought in the jungle.
¿Cuántos gente?
Hay como 800.
800 or so.
Sí.
Más o menos, ¿no?
Más o menos. We're going to occupy Texaco Uno.
A lawsuit against Chevron Texaco, who bought Texaco in 2001, was filed in Ecuadorian courts on behalf of 30,000 indigenous and campesino people. The allegations charge the company with damaging the environment and the health of the communities in the area.
This is Texaco Uno, which is the first oil well in Ecuador. And this is essentially the virus that spread, that became the contamination that we're seeing. This is the first, so they've actually have this here as kind of a monument. So we're coming back to the original puncture wound to send a message through the sky and also demand justicia now, justice now.
Chevron Texaco denies any responsibility in this ecological catastrophe.
Yo estoy por lo que queremos justicia aquí en la Amazonía para las primeras autoridades más competentes. Así que queremos de que la tranquilidad no nos engañen hace los 35 años que nos han vivido engañando.
It's about the people, it's about the landscape, and it's about the story. Very simple communication, and something that the world sees and begins to understand. So it's really a call, a plea, a request coming from the rainforest for a new direction.
The only way I know of finding it is to drill.
Starting 1970 until 1992, Texaco drilled hundreds of wells and constructed over 1,000 open waste oil pits where they dumped the drilling waste and other byproducts of the drilling process.
Each day, every day, it brings us another 24 hours of progress, building our nation, guarding its security, assuring the future of America.
The way that Texaco developed the oil fields is they decided to save some money. They did not install the reinjection system that would have been law everywhere else, including the United States. They did not line the pits so that they had unlined pits full of toxic waste, and every time it rained, these pits were overflowing into the rivers and streams and polluting the groundwater, and this is how the contamination spread.
Esto que se ve aquí es petróleo de color negro. Seguramente aquí fue una piscina hace años, piscina que perforó Texaco para depositar los desechos tóxicos. Y ahora vemos que a pocos metros de la profundidad se ve el petróleo y eso sigue derramándose y sigue contaminando el ambiente.
If you look at the negative impact of the Industrial Revolution, and if you put it into the framework of a bomb, this would be ground zero. This is sort of the ultimate in the arrogance, the negligence, the unsophisticated technology of resource extraction as the way for us to create our energy. And the impacts of it have been devastating to the land, to the people. someone has called this the rainforest Chernobyl. And we're still trying to get exact figures, but it's somewhere, 3 times the amount of oil that's been dumped here that was dumped in the Exxon Valdez spill. So it's the worst oil contamination in history. And it's an area the size of Rhode Island that used to be paradise. I mean, that's the tragedy of this. It used to be paradise, where just life was everywhere, abundant. And now it's toxic. And I just think they thought, we're in backwater country, Ecuador, who cares? We'll name the place Lago Agrio. It literally means sour lake. The Texaco guys named it after some oil site in Texas. I mean, that, in a strange way, was a chilling piece of prophecy of what they were creating.
I'm so sorry. Little buddy.
What do you think?
This lizard was, they found them in the oil.
Right over there,
Stuck.
there's a pit of oil. Oh, look at that, look at that shit.
Yeah.
No, no va a vivir ya.
Esto es las consecuencias del genocidio de la Texaco. Sí, ellos nunca dicen que no hicieron nada.